So we would start with a general awakening of the classroom, of the children. So we ask the children to sit on the floor in a circle, to close their eyes and to imagine that the sun is coming into their breathing. And they come in silence and they imagine the sun entering into their mind and filling all their part of their body with light. So we divide the children in small groups and we ask them to write a story based off words, like 5 or 6 words and expression that they could use in the story. We ask them to write this story in on 1 page, A4 page. And we ask them to work together alone without the teacher for 5 minutes. The teacher go to one group to the other and see that the process is taking place, does not impose anything, just suggests some little indication. But the work is done mainly by children. The teacher is a support to the imagination of the child. Sharing, the rapporteur reads out his group's text for the whole class, and then the teacher gather all the rapporteurs together in a group and suggest that they all link the story in a full, bigger story. So to take the result of each group as part of a bigger story. Meanwhile, the rest of the children imagine what could be the illustration for these stories. We ask a volunteer to read the full related story. We have the children express their reaction to the story that was read. We select a few words from the story and we ask the children to find some synonyms. We select some passages and ask the children to create other development. Like a tree has several branches, so we would ask the children to imagine some other branches, some other possibilities for these stories. The teacher could find a resource person, like a writer, for example, who could reread the final result and maybe format it on a more stylistical way, to write it a little bit more on a more literary way, so it could also be used for printing afterwards. What do we do after the next workshop? Reading of the final result by the teacher is a possibility, and then the teacher discusses the whole results with the children. The teacher asks the children to imagine sounds and music for the stories, imagine illustration, imagine a possible choreography. Depending on what we have as resource in the school, this could be a collaboration with the dancing teacher or with the art teacher or with the music teacher and with children. So as we see, the tales are like a tree and they can evolve in different ways, and they could also be kind of the trunk for full teaching, involving other aspects of the teaching of the school and other teachers in the process.